Okay. Am I not live right now? What's going on? I'll just check this. No, I am. Wonder why Saf didn't send. Just make sure that it does. There we go. Okay. No one's here. Oh, great. Right. Oh, how lovely. I lost a subscriber. Nice. Oh well. Welcome in, Star Wardens. Welcome in, Wesley. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Yeah, just waiting for everyone to come in now. Right. I think that's... Oh, we got 5 people watching. That's fine. Okay, so, where do I start? With tonight. So, tonight we're on Manchester Airport Commuter for 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. And, well, we're just going to be driving anything tonight. I'll start with a 323, why not? Oh, hang on a minute, before I do this... Yeah, there we go, I was scenario creating earlier. And... there we go. I don't want a depot move. Let's have a look. I've completed a few services around here. That's alright. Let's see if I can find any earlier services. Oh, there's an Alderley Edge to Manchester Piccadilly service. We'll do that one. Alright. Okay. Good evening, Colin. Hopefully you're doing well, everyone. Wesley bought the Class 700 and drove it on Medway Valley. Awesome. That's good. The 700 services on Medway Valley are pretty good. I can't remember how many there was, though. Right. Alderley Edge to Manchester Piccadilly. Looks like we're starting from the sidings. So 2 Hotel 4-3. Let's go. Right. Doing very well but warm. Got a nice 2-tone from a Voyager today. Awesome. That is really good. Glad that you managed to get a 2-tone from a Voyager today. I noticed you were talking about 2 cancelled trains earlier. Hopefully everything went swimmingly today. Yeah, the headlights are on automatically anyways, that's brilliant. Just letting people know we're moving. Welcome in, random guy, hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, there was a few... Hold on. There was a few more due to that signal failure I was going on about. Yeah, there would have been. It would have just been too hot, you know. Sometimes the signals can fail. But, likewise, we're back streaming again. Sorry that there was no stream announced on Sunday. I had to prepare for a big change in my life on Monday. Talk a little bit more about that later. But for now, we're driving 323226. So there we go. Lovely northern unit. With the 0729 as well. Lovely. They would put stress on the track too, yes it would. Can cause it to buckle. You won't want that. And Wesley's driving 323235. Nice. Hope whatever happened on Monday for you was good. It was, actually. It was. Because obviously I don't go to school or college anymore. That part of my life has now ended. So I'll just tell you, I'm doing work experience at the moment. So that I can get myself into a job at some point later on this year. If we had the crew stretch on this route, it would reach its full potential. It would. Sounds awesome, mate. It sure is. It sure is. It's gonna be good because it's what I want to do, and I'm going to be there a while, so I'm going to try and balance that along with everything that I'm doing with YouTube as well, so I'll hopefully do well. And that's treating me very well. I'm where I like to be, you know. As you can imagine, it's somewhere where trains are, so, you know. There you go. I'll be doing work experience at college this year. Well, good luck for you this year. Is there something about vehicles? It certainly is. Cargo Line Volume 6 gas is releasing on the 14th of July. I did see that announcement, yes. I can't see me getting it, because obviously I don't have many German routes, but to anybody else who wants to get it, I'll watch your reviews. Hello there, I've missed the back end of an important message, and I'm now none the wiser, lol. So, what's happened is I'm conducting work experience at the moment, Chucky. That's a good amount of work experience as well. I think it's coming to Ludwigsbahn. Fair enough. I'll have to see if I can pick that route up at some point. I think it's... Thank you, in Thames Valley looks bloody stunning. It sure does. Nice, hope is all going well. It sure is. I'm enjoying it already. Who, where, and how long? Now, I can't say where and how long, but I can say who is going through work experience, and that is me. I have a feeling your job has something to do with trains. Or... Hold on a minute, I'm not seeing most of the messages that are popping up. Right, filter from all messages. There we go. I have a feeling your job has something to do with trains or buses. Trains. Mostly. Love Thames Valley branches when it releases to Train SimWorld. No idea when it releases to Train SimWorld. There hasn't been anything said yet. Well, to be fair, I've not read the roadmap yet, so I don't know myself, so I'm not the best person to answer the questions on that, though. Yeah, Rex is exactly what he always dreamed of, an Arriva bus driver. No, absolutely not. So what the hell's the point of announcing it if you're going to give vague details? It's counterproductive. It's not counterproductive because it's really my life outside of YouTube, and that in itself is, yeah, it will be very vague. But I'll let you into more about it as the weeks go by. It's personal info at the end of the day, saying where it is. It is. It really is. Going to be working for LNR? Not quite. Not quite. Not really, no. All I can say is, where I am, it's nice. How are you, Rex? I'm doing well, Kanan. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Don't think Malmö extension on the Class 70 are far off, to be honest. Wouldn't surprise me. Driving a bus at the moment, not on OMSI. Fair enough. Okay, that's enough questions from me. It's your personal life. Yeah. I can't delve into much, but it's good for me because hopefully one day, with the experiences that I'm getting and everything, I'll hopefully be able to work for the National Rail Network. I'm good, I've now moved house. Yay! Awesome. Are you going to be working for Northern? Well, I'm hoping to at one point. Hope you make it. Thank you so much. But yeah, the reason why I said that's a big change in my life is because I'm hopefully working towards actually getting a career on the railways. So this is kind of like the stepping point. And as the weeks go by, I'll be gaining more and more experience. So then hopefully one day I can actually get there. If that makes sense. So it'll all work out, hopefully. Wonder if Malmö extension and the Class 70 comes out before the Dovetail Direct. It might do. There was a massive scrapyard fire outside my school today at Basford Scrapyard. Oh my god. Hopefully everyone was okay and nobody was hurt. Rex is doing the other thing he's always dreamed of. A Northern 150 on the Cardiff route. Oh yeah, I certainly do know about that one, Chucky. That was actually quite funny. I think that was when Cardiff first came out, wasn't it? Either that or it was one of my first streams on Cardiff. Because obviously I downloaded a Northern livery from Creators Club and it appeared on the route. A million miles away from Northern Territory, which was hilarious. God, I was that engrossed in the announcement that I had. I've forgotten to set my camera angles. Look, I know it's very vague, and I'm sorry for being vague, guys, but I'll let you guys know more in the coming months. Where I've been, what I've done, why I've done it, and all that lot. So you guys won't be completely out of it. You know, you'll get to know at some point. Honestly, this route was a waste of time for Dovetail because what's the point in a Northern route without a Northern train? You say without a new Northern train, yeah, I get that. I guess they just didn't have the licensing for it at the time, maybe. Or maybe they just wanted another route to put that new Northern stock on, if you get my meaning. Take your time, Rex, I certainly will. I also got a new layout being built. That's awesome. There is a Dovetail Direct on the 25th of August, 2026. Certainly can't wait for that one. Certainly can't wait to know what's going to come out of it. Good evening, typical Nathan Trends and Chris. Hopefully doing well. This is a good little route, this. Certainly is, but what would make it so much better is its connection into Crewe. That would be lovely. Rex, do you have a model train layout? I wish, but I don't. I have a few model train carriages, though. I've got a Mark II FBSO, and I've got two Mark IIIs. I've got a 45, a Class 82, and I think a Royal Mail carriage at some point. Don't know whether I've still got that, though. I think I do. So yeah, I'm trying to, anyways. I've got a bit of track and a level crossing, but that's about it. I reckon it'll be a good one, definitely. It needs to go to Crewe, and we need a 331. I agree, Leo Simmons. Can't wait to try out the Fife and Edinburgh Glasgow updates. Are they out now or not? Tomorrow. They'll be out tomorrow. They didn't come out today, but they will come tomorrow. Typical Nathan Trains. If you're part of the Discord server, it'll be worth checking out Trains and World News, because it should be on there. It's a very expensive hobby. I agree, it really is. Tomorrow. Okay, yeah, no worries. Don't mind you guys asking. You know, any questions that you've got that I can answer, I'll tell you. Any questions that you've got that I can't answer, I'll also tell you. So, there you go. Don't ask me how. I know it's a very expensive hobby, lol. Chucky, I think I kind of gathered why you know. I certainly remember the model railway chats that we used to have, especially in Richie's server. That's for sure. Then Voyager runs will be cool. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely there will be. If you go to a car boot sale, you'll find some kind of cheap model train stuff. Do you know, I've not been to a good car boot sale in absolutely years. That's one thing I will definitely say. Welcome in, Sam. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see they've added the Voyager to Fife, but I don't even own the Voyager. Well, you better get to purchasing that soon then. I mean, it's up to you, obviously, but I would definitely recommend it. Just for the layers and such, you know. Make the route less empty. Chucky, did you buy too much model trains? I mean, you can try again. You can sort of guess. I'll definitely be watching the Dovetail Direct. I certainly will be as well. What you need is to find a model railway exhibition locally, somewhere like a church hall, to see the layouts and the traders. Definitely. I'll just stop at the station and I'll read some more stuff. Because obviously we're coming up to a ride and we all know we definitely don't need as bad tactics. We haven't had one in a while, which is good, but we certainly don't need one. Right. Been away from Trainsmore for a few weeks. What have I missed? Getting a big patch tomorrow. I hate driving the Dundee services on 5 Circle because I hate how it just ends at Mark Inch. It's a weird station to end it at, isn't it? But I suppose... Oh, look, there goes the Voyager. I suppose the route's a bit long anyways, but, you know, now that we got Trent Valley, you do kind of wonder if they'll actually extend it or not. Somehow I've made my bus run 3 minutes early. How have you done that? Chucky, are you in debt? Because I know I'd be if about that much. I think it's over time, to be fair. Thankfully, the England game is at 10 PM on Saturday instead of 2 AM. Oh, God, yeah. Apparently, that 2 AM match, though, was fantastic. I was snoring my head off, I was. I certainly didn't watch it, unfortunately. I'm going to switch off this driver assist. It's a bit annoying. Had the tipple. God, that's a proper northern saying, isn't it? Tipple. You don't hear that anywhere else. Anything new been announced in the past 2 weeks or so? Cargo Line Volume 6 is coming at some point. When was that again? I'm just looking for your message there about it, Wesley. Is releasing on the 14th of July. And we've had a roadmap recently. But it won't be on video form, live stream form, sorry, until tomorrow, I think? Something like that. It was over time apart from the Azumas that cost about 700. Wow. What were you doing giving away 700 for Azumas for? Do you know, £700 that could fund a small holiday away? You know this, don't you? What I would do with £700, I'd buy a ton load of Train Simul content, I tell you that. The roadmap stream is on Thursday, I believe. Yeah, so that'd be tomorrow. That's a lot. It certainly is. 700 quid. Wow. Must have saved up for a while for that then. Unless, Chucky, you telling me you didn't save up for that 700 quid spend and you just willingly spent it. Then it'd be like going, Chucky, what are you doing? Besides splashing money. They announced 2 new cargo lines, 7 and 8 German, but they're not on the main roadmap. Just that graphic with cargo line 6 release date. Ah, fair enough. When I say Thursday, I meant Friday because it says it on the 10th. Ah, fair enough. Found an Azuma Hornby starter for at least 200 in a shop in Colchester town, but 700, I know where. £700 is just crazy. I need to fix my graphics setting on Trends mode. Even on the highest graphics it still doesn't look good. Oh dear, that's not very good. Although there is a patch coming out tomorrow, so that might fix it. I don't know. Again, I'm not the best person for that one. See, I'm a PlayStation 5 player, so when it comes to PC, I haven't got a cat and hell's chance clue on what I'm talking about. So I just don't. For the best. I don't want to confuse the hell out of people. Oh, that is red. Saw Chilton Class 68 today, and welcoming Samson Squid. Thought it'd be best to join since you joined my stream yesterday. In the VC, yeah, certainly. The £700 was a detailed version of the Azumas, not the budget one. With the 5-car carriage pack and then the 4-car expansion pack. Oh, wow. So, yeah, I see what you mean by the budget ones, because you normally either get 1 or 2 carriages with it. Which is bloody shame, like. But then, some people's monorail layouts aren't really... We're not stopping here. Why are we not stopping here? Eh? What? Eh? Have I missed something? Okay. Fair enough. We're just not stopping here, guys. Wow. I did not expect that. Going out with my parents or join back when I get in? No worries, mate. You enjoy your time out with your parents. That's always important. In my point of view, anyways. Your stream yesterday was great, Samsung Squid. It really was. Chucky's really locked in with his model trains, but honestly I can respect that. It's quite fun to watch little trains run around in an oval. Well, some people even make their layouts not in an oval, and they go all out with like proper modelling, grass texturing, you know, signal boxes here and there, water towers there, you know, that they make proper layouts for it, some people. Some of them aren't even oval. Some of them have like a point A to point B. What's this about? Great thumbnail. Oh, I see it, yeah. Oh dear, I didn't realise that was going to happen. Well, maybe for Train Simul 10. Yeah, probably. Who knows? Don't tell my family this. I much prefer friends over family. but my options are very limited. Okay. I have an oval track where I run my little Hornby steam engines with coaches. Oh, nice. What kind of coaches do you have? Mark 1s, Mark 2s, Mark 3s, Mark 4s? You'd be surprised how many people actually pair the steam engines with Mark 4s. Hey, that could actually become a thing in real life one day. You know, when the Intercity 225 sets get retired, lots of Heritage Railways will purchase them. That's if LNER doesn't save them for, like, rail tour organisations or not. Mine would have to be a terminal or dockside if I made one. Yeah, I get that. I get that. If you go to Hopetown in Darlington, you can see in their carriage work sheds a lovely model rail layout. And that's a point A to point B model. I really do like that. Obviously it's backdated, but still, it looks really cool. Darlington mentioned? Yeah. That place. That's what we'll call it. Do you reckon they'll ever electrify a heritage railway? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, they won't. And if they do, it'll no longer be a heritage railway at that point. So I don't think they ever will. Because the whole purpose of a heritage railway is to preserve it exactly as it was. So adding like overhead lines and stuff like that really does defeat the object of it being a heritage railway. That's why the most preferred traction being preserved is steam engines and diesels. You don't really see a lot of electrics being preserved. Although it would be nice to see a few preserved anyways. They're all Great Western coaches called auto coaches. You might not know what they are. Yeah, you're right, I don't. There's some old EMUs out there though. Yeah, certainly. I'm sorry, Nathan, but that is like saying, will we ever see an IET on Bishop Line? Well, actually, you've not really used a very good example there, because obviously there's the factory at Newton Aycliffe that puts them together. So technically they have been on the Bishop Line, just not with the pantographs up. Oh, now you're saying ignore the Hitachi works. Soon as I said that, I meant in service. Yeah, I get that. You're right. They are mostly on ECS runs out there though, but technically you can say that they have still run on there, just not as a fully operational unit. There's a 313 and 5. Seriously? Technically, yeah, definitely technically. In Colchester, there's a 317 and a 309 at the East Anglian Railway Museum. That emoji has appeared differently on my PlayStation 5. What the hell? Compared to what it shows on my phone. Yeah, 313121 is preserved in Leven. Oh, nice. And that is not going to be an overshoot, thankfully. But they're certainly going to have to walk a bit. That emoji was supposed to come up with my other message, lol. So the emoji I got is obviously the one that you sent in chat, but on my side it came with round glasses and teeth in the middle. I kid you not. It did. What are they trying to say about me? When has Scotsman been driven on my streams? Not for a while. Let's get going. Last stop, Manchester. You're running 2 minutes early again. How are you managing to do that on a bus? It's just inconceivable. Tell you why. Well, there's certainly other content to cover as well. Not just Scotsman. Race car noises, well, yeah, I'll give you that one. When it comes to the 323, I've not seen one in real life, so... Anybody can just say what they want about the 323s, I won't mind. I've slowly built myself up a rack of detailed second-hand MK1 coaches in blood and custard, and I can get away with running pretty much any new Steam modelled with them. That's nice. Seen them, pretty cool, not gonna lie. Fair enough. What unit is your 323, Rex? It's documented somewhere inside the cab. It should be. Somewhere. Which one is it? 226. There we go. I knew it was somewhere in the cab. Excuse me. ScotRail should replace 334s with 323s. I can imagine a lot of people in ScotRail would disagree with that. Hi Rex, how are you? Doing well, Ryan Trackside, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, good, it's not 232. I had 232 earlier, actually. In fact, we might see 232 in Manchester. You never know. Oh. Hentis Rail is live, so if anybody watches Hentis Rail and you just want to pop over there and give him a good watch, you can do. I don't mind. Glad you're doing well. I'm going pretty good, just woke up a bit late, lol. Fair enough. No, not 323232. That thing won't leave me alone. I had a feeling that's why you were asking. I had a feeling. The thing is, though, how do we not know that 323232 may have passed us earlier? You know what I mean? Is there a way to disable the onboard announcements in game? The one on 5 is horrendously bad. Yeah, it's in the settings. I can't remember which one actually, so I think it might be the general settings. Train fault, temporary signal. Not that one. Accessibility certainly won't be this one, will it? No. Audio. Onboard announcements. You just bring that down to 0 basically, and cab announcements to 0. And all train announcements to off, probably. You probably might just want to do that one, though. All train announcements to off. So then you still get them everywhere else, just not on all trains. Hey, you're very welcome. Just finished reading the roadmap and nothing new. I've not seen it yet. I've seen loads of people go, oh, it's nothing new this month. Oh, what a miserable roadmap. And I'm like going, yeah, telling me, because I've not seen it. Also, because Dovetail Direct got mentioned, somehow everybody just thinks Train Smut 7's coming. Oh, God, not yet. Please, just not yet. I'm fine with Train Smut 6 at the moment. Just not Train Smut 7 yet, please. Although, saying that, if it does come, I wouldn't be so bothered. I'll probably buy it as well. Why not? Chiltern when? I mean, yeah. Is this Manchester Airport or Commuter? Manchester Airport Commuter. I already know it's Train Small 7 lol, and how would you already know? There are 2 new unconfirmed cargo line mentioned on the Cargo Line Volume 6 article. If Chilton comes, I'd buy it for Transmo 6. Fair enough. Voyager. Oh, it's 031, that one. I don't really often come into this platform unless it's a Sunday timetable from Manchester Airport, which then, you know, you can sometimes. I can explore Piccadilly, yeah, no worries. I'm gonna be honest, if Transmo 7 releases, I may or may not get the special edition at first, but we'll see. I wouldn't make predictions and assumptions now about Transmo 7. I wouldn't do that, oh, well, I'm not buying this, I'm not buying that, because you haven't seen what Transmo 7 would offer yet. My opinion, you don't have to take it, but my opinion is wait to see what gets announced, then make your decision about Transmo 7. That would be the best option. But again, that's just my take on it. You don't have to do it. They said last year that Train Sim World was a yearly release, so I'd assume 7 will come as normal with the free pack. That depends. That very does depends if they're following that very specific pattern. Because they might not, you know. I know the Voyager's allowed in real life, but I still think the Voyager in Train Sim World seems to be a bit loud than it should be. I mean, yeah, I usually wait to see what routes are releasing, and then if they don't appeal to me, I just get the free starter pack, and not the routes. Yeah, that's pretty much all I would say, really. I've decided to appear. Morning, y'all. Good morning, Snoke Elevators. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, that's just my take on it. You guys don't have to do it that way, you know. If anything, that's just how I'm going to do it, so... Right, so I'm going to come out of here. And that's that one done. And then we'll explore Piccadilly. Oh, 0.542 yard stop there. Everything else was just trash. I rode a transit bus recently, being Sound Transit Express New Flyer D60LFR 9589 on the 522. Fair enough. I had to stand under the yacht canopy with a double Voyager on the platform and a single Voyager on the platform behind it. My poor ears. Ears have been graced. That's what I'd say. Right, let's explore Piccadilly then, because somebody wanted me to. So, I can imagine that's Costa Coffee. Fixing the Class 165 yet again. Oh, what's wrong with it? I mean, what isn't wrong? Well, no, I won't say that. There's Not East, which is supposed to be Nat West. Sainsbury's Local, which is supposed to be Sainsbury's Local. Starstruck? Not yet, I'm not. Coffee Nitro, which is supposed to be Coffee Nero. Preta Grignota, which is supposed to be Preta Manger, or something like that. Edinburgh Glasgow's getting Fifes Waverley, indeed. Garlic Bread, which is supposed to be Greg's. I rode around trip on the same bus in the eastbound run. One of the funniest on-board stop announcements. Next stop, Baffle-Wainey. Fair enough. That's a weird one, yeah. Sent picture in your server can't get front properly curved. Oh dear. They did that not to get copyright. Lol. Yeah, probably. Barn, Pharmacy and Beauty, which is supposed to be Boots. Ollie's, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Burgess, which I think is supposed to be Burger King or something like that. I don't know. Donut Shop. That's a donut shop. Oh. Alright, guys, see you later. Ending the stream now. I'm joking. Tickets and Travel Centre. Yeah. James Morgan Grill. Chocolate Shop. Welcoming Prince Sanji. Hopefully doing well. Should have been wellies. Yeah. And then we're going to go up the stairs. To say Carmillo's. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Wellies for boots. Yeah. Starstruck. Going for some Starstruck coffee. Why not? The Well Bar and Restaurant. Wonder why somebody called it a well. S&N Food. Not M&S. Fair enough. TT Saturdays and not TGI Fridays. Still the Starstruck coffee. I think that's about it, really, guys. Although, there is something else I need to show. When you go down here, take the escalator. There's another garlic bread limited, which is supposed to be another Greg's, as you guys can tell. And this is the well, I'd say like the bus stops and the coaches and pickup area. And then if we go through here, trains to Attricum, Bury via Victoria, Eccles, and Media City, UK. This is the B Network Metro, I would say. And down here is where Chucky put Thomas. Yes, we know. Definitely we know. Oh, and an old-fashioned clock down there as well, which is just showing nearly 4 minutes past 8, which is wrong. Ah, here we go. See what I mean about the voyages being loud? Yeah, definitely. Three two three 228. I think I know what this one's gonna be. 323232. Yep, told you it was here. See Chucky going, no! And 323229 next to it as well. So there we go. My God, they are loud. Hey, I'm photobombing. Seen it in real life. Yeah, that's good. Right, going out here, and we're changing drivers. I like the Class 390. It's certainly good, isn't it? And if you saw my last community post, I also put Thomas in a full merry-go-round with HA hopper wagons. Yeah, that's funny, that. Turns the stream off. I'm joking, all. You better be joking. Nah, it's alright. I've noticed Creators Club is down for maintenance at the moment. Again. So, wonder what happened there. But anyways. Let you guys pick now. What do you want me to drive? Don't say 323 again, because I won't be driving that again. Also, it's very warm where I am. Blimmin' hell. Another heat wave came. Why? 150, says Chucky. I made a video on the onboard stop announcements on the 522 as a shot. Fair enough. Ryan wants to see the 220. Chris wants to see the 158. Class, I don't know. Okay, that's not really helpful, but never mind. I'm sure there's just plenty to choose. You probably thought, oh, I don't know what to say. Don't know what I want to say. Do you know what? I'm going to do what Dad Rail does and go with the third one on my screen, which is the 158. Easier. Yeah, I can't put them on the wheel and let fate decide on PS5, you see what I mean? Which includes the Bothell Way announcement. Fair enough. Welcome in L3MM_1. This is my local route, kind of. Oh, what's up? Blender has just crashed on me. Oh, God, no. That's not great, is it? I'm going to do 1 Hotel 43 Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Airport in the 158. We're going to put it in some light rain, because why not? We need a bit of rain. Alright then. I actually don't have a stream thumbnail for tonight, so I might have to make one after we finish. Okay, so 1 Hotel 43 Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Airport from Manchester Piccadilly. Let's go. Pardon?
Welcome to the ScotRail service.
Well, it's obviously not ScotRail now, is it? Right, let's get the wipers going fast. Lovely. Oh, look what's next to us. I totally did not plan this service. Actually, you know what? I didn't. I did not plan this service. I'm sorry, but why on God's green earth is ScotRail on this route? It's because Northern took on some ex-ScotRail units. That's why. We have City of Birmingham here, 87009, with a Mark II, a first class Mark III, all the way along with some restaurant buffet. Is that 87 Sir Winston Churchill? City of Liverpool, this one. So no, it's not Sir Winston Churchill, I'm afraid. Birmingham is an absolute. Finish your sentence, I guess. There's been no announcements on the stream so far. What do you mean? Oh, the Train Sim World stream for the roadmap. Is that what you mean? Because I'm kind of lost here. And you went to Clapham Junction yesterday. Nice. What did you see there? As far as I know, no Northern DMUs operate on the Manchester Airport line. Well, they shouldn't. Well, actually, no, I don't think that's right. Because I'm sure a 195 actually goes in there. Class 350 and 158 701. Nice. Hi Rex, long time no chat. Indeed, Lee, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I saw plenty of DMUs at Manchester. I mean, where I am, I see 156s and 158s. So, 150s, 156s, 158s and 195s. Welcome in, Josh. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, the 195s occasionally operate airport to Barrow services. They certainly do. If not, it'd be 158s, probably. The Manchester Airport line, is that Airport Commuter or Manchester Commuter? They're both the same. This is Manchester Airport Commuter and Manchester Commuter. These okay, that's good. I need to see the GBR class 701006. And get yourself down there, hopefully. (158) 195s mainly do the Manchester Airport to Barrow and Windermere many times a day. 195s do operate to Barrow in fairness from the airport. Is everyone excited for potential new route announcements in August? I am, since the roadmap's been pretty quiet lately. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% certain the Train Small 7 is coming, but I'm not denying that it is, if you get my meaning. If that makes sense. I know it's a possibility, but I'm thinking it might not this year. I don't know, that's just what I'm thinking. Of course, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Tomorrow, it's my last day at my centre. Fair enough. I saw GBR 701006 while standing on GBR 387172. Wow. Went from Bickley Station to Scion Lane. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to find out what may potentially come with a potential Train Smut 7. And if it's Chiltern Main Line, that would be great. It really would be. Just want something other than the Western Great Western Main Lines. Give North Wales some love. I agree. North Wales coastline, I'd be there. I would play that route constantly. Especially if it was either modern or backdated. I wouldn't care. Wouldn't mind. Even better, give the North East some love. Oh, yes please. Yes please, mate. Absolutely. I'd love to have some North East content. Did you see that we're getting a South Western Trains licence for Malmö Line? Do you know what? I can't miss it. Everybody's been talking about it, so you know, it's not something I can just easily go, oh, you know what? I've not seen that, because I have. Everybody's been talking about it on my server, Richie's server, the Dovetail Games server, the Train Simul Community Discord server. Everywhere, absolutely everywhere, and I don't blame them, because for them, it could potentially mean something good. I'm leaving after 22 years. I started in 2004. Okay. Saw Class 56 on the North Wales line whilst visiting my grandparents. They were brilliant, I can imagine. Oh, we're actually stopping at Maldive Road. Well, I've missed it. Okay. What did you miss exactly? I'm confused. Just tell you I don't watch your videos, no offence. None taken. I mean, you can give them a watch though, you can give them a good try. Mind you, like, you've only recently subscribed, so I wouldn't expect you to just go in straight away and start watching videos. In your own time, mate, in your own time. And if you prefer the streams more than the videos, that's fine by me. The article has been released, nothing new. You know, I've heard everybody say that. I really have. Can you guys just say something different than nothing new? At least. There is a roadmap on Friday. Fair enough. We better have South Western Railway stuff. I'm sick of the Southern, to be quite honest. Fair enough. Wonder if we'll see a South Western Railway route in the future, since we will have a South Western Trains licence. I don't know if that actually grants you licence to South Western Railway though. Blue textures? Oh dear, I haven't even noticed. I'm just casually driving the train. I don't make a big fuss about it because there's no point. Waste of energy at this heat. Besides, we're getting fixes tomorrow, so I'm not all that bothered. Alright, off to Manchester Airport then. That was the only intermediate stop. Should have just looked at this, so I knew I was stopping there. But I still managed a good stop though, I think. We'll know when we get the performance breakdown at the end. Anyways, I'm going to go now. Goodbye. See you later, mate. Thanks for popping in. Welcome in Bacon, Lettuce and Tomato YouTube. Southwestern Trains license does mean we can get Southwestern Trains era routes though. Not how they didn't show pictures of the Southwestern Trains 350 and 450, potentially hinting that it might just be a 450 layer from a Train Summit 7 car. Aye, maybe. You never know. And the fact that they've not shown it yet might be still the fact that they're in the progress of licensing, perhaps, and having it verified by Southwestern and DFTO, because obviously, you know, it's Southwestern Railway now, not Southwestern Trains, so they would have had to have got the license from DFT, at least. Got a temporary speed restriction, or a TSR. It's a shame, like, because we can't catch up the time that we've lost. Is ScotRail 158 replacement for a Northern 158? It sure is. It sure is. Because during the time period, as we all know, ScotRail 158-7s went to Northern. You know I have a YouTube channel. Yeah. So do I. Do you post regularly on your YouTube channel? Right, that'll be our thumbnail. Not bothered about the blade textures, just as long as I've got a thumbnail, I'm happy. You do train spotting, so do I, just not as regular as most people. Now and again. That reminds me, I've got a train spotting short to release tomorrow. Samson Squid does do random stuff, he's right on that one. But it's good content though. Can't lie on that, it is good content. Two miles from Manchester Airport, and you're welcome. I can call you Prince for short. It's fair enough then. That was a double green there. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. They fixed that red signal that you used to get. Oh, that is fantastic. Yeah, because that one used to be red as well. Oh, that's brilliant, that. I mustn't have just realised until now, obviously. So that's really good. Yeah, Hedrick Giorgio spotted that signal earlier. I'm glad he did, I'm glad he did. I'm thinking of getting Mildmay once the extension has come. It's a good idea, that. It's a very good idea. You can call me Lord Sir Sam Squid Squid, the third Lord of Caldmere and leader of Squids for long. Yeah, I'm not going to remember all that, sorry. Average royal family title, lol. I'm not really going to say much on that one, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we've got to be there in a minute. I don't think that's going to happen. It might be a minute late, though, depending. Alright, down to 25 now. As we're going into platform 3. Lovely. Took me so long to realise I could have my username as a partial pun, so to speak. Hence why I put Tomato instead of Tomato. I get that, I understand that. I was thinking, is this the same person? It certainly is. It certainly threw me off, like I thought it was somebody else. But no, it's nice to see you in the streams. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I don't know if you actually answered, but... yeah, hopefully you're doing well. Either that or I just never asked, and I'm very sorry on that. Same person, just with the dashes. Fair enough then. What's my favourite train? Well, it's very controversial. It's Class 142. Pacer, to be more specific. I've heard all there is to say about Pacers, so anything said after this point, nothing new. And the blade text just disappeared. How about that? As I said that, some came back for vengeance. I've put notifications on the roadmap stream for Friday and the Dovetail Direct. Fair enough. My favourite train based off a general passenger experience is a 171. Otherwise, with my enthusiast bias, I'm saying very controversial 376. Fair enough. I don't get why Pacer gets such a bad reputation. They are good trains in my opinion. I like you. No, you're right. They are such a good train, but I think they got a bad rep because of, well, how uncomfortable they used to be when going at 75 miles per hour and all that lot. So I guess that's why it's got a bad rep. Okay, platinum medal, lovely. Right, let's return to no, wrong one. Let's return to main menu so we can regain some of that memory. Brilliant. Minus class 321. Nice. I like that. I do like that. Thing is, the reason why the Pacer is my most favourite is because I used to travel on that the most during my childhood, so yeah, you can imagine why it's a favourite for me. In the worlds of the defunct World Rides trains, you're my new favourite viewer. I think we need to route that connects crew up to Manchester, then we can go from Manchester to London. Definitely. Or at least extend it from Alderley Edge to Crewe, that would be nice. There is a heritage railway in Kent where you can see a Northern Class 142 next to a Great Northern 365, which is now a restaurant. I'll be honest with you, I've already seen a 142 yesterday, and I absolutely loved seeing it. I even saw it in action as well. Pulled into the station, I was happy with that. Okay, what else do you guys want to see me drive? But yeah, thanks for letting me know that there's one in Kent. It'll probably be in their own livery though, with it being on the Kent Heritage Railway. It won't be in the old Circo Nobelio Northern livery, which I'll be honest with you, I never really liked. So Voyager, can do. Depends on what everybody else wants. If we're undecisive again, I'll take the third answer. You don't know much trends, that's okay. It's just slightly unusual sitting in a 365 restaurant and seeing a pacer pull up next to you. I know it isn't indeed in Northern unbranded. Oh wow, okay. Do you know which unit it is? I might actually know it. You know, like the number 1420 something something. Do you know what it is? Because I know Kent has a 2 or 3, depending. We just had one for the Voyagers, so I guess if the Voyagers are all you guys want to see, that's fine. No, I don't know which number, but I can check. They have 2 there, but I think one is parts for the other. Yeah, I can imagine. So spares, Dorna. Well, if they have any parts left over, it'd be nice to send them up to Weardale, because 142078 really will need them. Especially patchwork. I bet pacers were the worst things to ride on a hot summer's day. Actually, no, they were bliss. Especially when all the windows were thrown open. The wind you used to get from them travelling at 60 miles per hour on the Tees Valley. Absolutely gorgeous. I kid you not on that. I'm not joking. They were absolutely gorgeous. And the best thing about them as well is the heaters in the winter. Oh my god, were they heavenly. And this is coming from someone who used to regularly ride on them as well, years ago. I miss almost a lot because I had to go to a station. Fair enough. Do you know what? We'll drive a Voyager. Nobody else has said anything else, so... yeah, we'll just drive one. See if we can get one of those long services. "19 minutes, that one. 1D28. I know, but is there any ones on the morning that are long? Oh, Birmingham New Street to Manchester Piccadilly. I think I saved that for a video, you know. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to cover that in a video, so... go with a rain shower. I saw one that was 14 minutes. Oh, nice. I think it goes to Stockport only, though. And I want one from Winslow to Manchester, which I've just found, so that's good. Okay, 1 Hotel 14, Birmingham New Street to Manchester Piccadilly. Have you noticed a lot of these services have a H in them? "142017. Oh, that one. Yeah. I'm surprised that one's actually still standing, that one. preserved as a good value and reliable from off traction to secure the long-term future of the railway, East Kent Railway, Shepherdswell. Looks like they've done some good work to it then before handing it over to him. (142.036) is there as well and has the same wiki description. I don't know which one is actually the one in service though. If I had to take a guess, 036 will be the one that will be the spares donor. I'll have to look on the preserved website that I know that I can check though, just to be double sure. (142.045) is apparently a library at Kirk Merrington Primary School. It is. You won't be able to view the pictures on it though because, well, that's private, obviously. You were thinking of the Eurostar. Why exactly? Is the Eurostar your favourite, like? I mean, yeah, fair pick. If it's the 373, I get that. There's actually a few pacers that are privately owned. I think one even stands in a football field or something like that. You think it looks good? I wonder if any pacers went down this line. Not really. They mostly went to Hazel Grove and Rose Marple from Manchester Piccadilly. They also went up to Hadfield and Glossop as well. If they went to Crewe though, they probably didn't. I'll be honest with you, I don't think they ever did. But that's just going off my assumption here. But I definitely know they went up to Rose Hill Marple and all that lot, including Hadfield and Glossop. I think we're getting stopped just where Cheadle Hulme is. The Eurostar would be pointless in train sim world. Not unless you've got one that goes through the entirety of the Channel Tunnel, connects with Paris and goes all the way to Amsterdam. Would be a very long route. Okay, I found images. 036 is in service and 017 is the one in the sidings. It's in northern blue but with no white purple markings on it. Fair enough. I guessed incorrectly then. 036 must be the best working example then. Maybe a route set when Eurostar ran from Waterloo. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? You got a point there. You do got a point there. What era would that be? Like, would it be 80s, 90s, early thousands? You know, be a chance to see some traction from that era in the south. You know what I mean? And if that is true, I'd say there's potential for that. Obviously, it wouldn't make it pointless at that point, then, would it? Plus, they would be probably relatively new, depending on its time period. So just saying. Doesn't sound like a bad idea putting it from Waterloo, because then I suppose you could argue you'd have to have something else to go with it if you didn't want to drive the Eurostar services. Which then, you know... I think it was 2004 research time, 1994 to 2007. Ran from 1994 to 2007, so between those years, they used to stationed out of side in Paddington. Fair enough. That's really cool, though. The fact that it ran between those time periods, there's a lot you could cover. Still on a single amber, so I'm going to remain at the speed that I am. .319s would be great. Definitely would be. Oh, hey up guys, there's the Pendolino. I totally did not wave at the driver in the Pendolino. Maybe another 80s route somewhere like East Coast Mainline. I'd argue 90s would be a better time period, because then you'd have the privatisation period, which then you could have intercity going into Great North Eastern Railway unbranded. So, you know, could be something to think about. Certainly a good time period to put it in as well, 1996, 1997. Because then you'd have your 91s as well. Intercity 225s. Some of them some of them in intercity livery, and some of them in Great North Eastern Railway livery. God, I can't get my words out today. It's been like that all day. Yeah, I'll always throw out ideas like that for East Coast Mainline. Does this go to Wilmslow? We came from Wilmslow, if that makes sense. Going to China, and in China you cannot watch YouTube, so sorry. That's fine, that's okay. Don't have to apologise. I'm still waiting after 6 months for Arriva to get their new BD11s in service.
We are now approaching Stockport. Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Nice announcement there. The 323 would have been what slowed us down earlier. I can definitely say though, a 142 has definitely been sat in Stockport though.
Cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly. The next station is Manchester Piccadilly.
Yes, Joshua, we certainly are getting the Japanese route before Dovetail Direct, I would definitely say. Because they'll release that before new content arrives, if anything. I have to do the service that you did earlier in the 158. Yeah, you can do if you want. Don't mind. So you'll probably go before me. Yeah, just about before me. But I'll pass you. So that's good. You're unsure about what to drive? What routes are you on, like? Or what routes do you have? Because I might be able to help suggest one for you. But yours is the 0915. Got you. I wonder what car routes we will get for Transmore 7 if it happens. Well, I might make a speculation video for Transmore 7 at some point. I might. Because I did one for Transmore 6 and that got me quite a few views, so... I'm not going to do it for the views though. I'm going to do it, you know, just to see what other people will comment on the video and see what they are after. See what they would like. You know, that's normally why I do it. Last year I got good reception of people going, oh, I'd like this to be in trance mode. I'd like that to be in trance mode. And every time I was like going, yeah, agreed. Because I do agree with quite a lot of their opinions. Welcome in, Sherry Montero. Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry, just taking in the Voyager ambience. I want a highly unlikely scenario planner 3.0. I think they technically already did a V2. They did, yes. They did. They did a scenario planner version 2. If they did a scenario planner version 3, I would like it to be on all routes, not just new routes from Transmore 7 onwards. You need to go soon. Hey, no worries, that's fine. The Medway Valley line is the best route for Transmore so far, along with Trent Valley. So you got Birmingham Cross City, BPO. What's BPO again? Cardiff City Network, CCL, East Coast Main Line, East Coast Way, 5 Circle Line, Great Western Express, Bright Main Line, Goblin Line, Bakerloo, Mark Blackpool branches. Oh, right, okay. Crew to Preston, Class 86 service. Go for it. See you later, Prince Angie. I would like to see Milton Keynes to Birmingham New Street via Northampton, then we would have the Northampton loop. And between Rugby and Birmingham New Street. Oh no, not more West Coast Mainline content, please. Please, no, we've had enough already. We certainly have had enough already. I'd like to see more East Coast Mainline at least. Or at least somewhere else not West Coast Mainline. Just for a year. Just for a year. Okie dokie. Yeah. Be a good service for you to drive that one. We've had almost all West Coast Mainline routes for Trent Simworld. You're right. We need to give it a break though. Bring us some more Great Western Mainline, Reading to Exeter or Reading to Bristol maybe. Oh, that'd be nice. Great Eastern as well. Just anything but West Coast Mainline at the moment is what I'd say. Oops, done it again. I see why people don't want more West Coast Main Line, but at this point it seems a shame not to branch the last little bit to finish it off. Well, the last little bit to finish it off is Carlisle to Edinburgh and Glasgow, so I wouldn't call that the last little bit. Of course, though, the Northampton loop, the fact that it got missed out, I mean, 108 miles was already long enough. I got 86-204 City of Carlisle on 1 Victor 72. Hey, that's good. City of Carlisle, why not? But yeah, we need more routes elsewhere other than the West Coast Main Line. Wait, wrong, head code 1 Golf 73. Fair enough. If you're wondering why I'm saying Victor and Golf, it's because I'm using the phonetic alphabet. Although I think you would already know that, so you forgot you selected that. Fair enough. West Coast Main Line will have 9 routes once Cumbrian Course is released. I know. Where's the East Coast Main Line content when you need it? But I mean, hell, where's like Greater Anglia and all that lot? Something I didn't realise when I was at York is where I was in relevance to other places. I was closer to Scotland than home. Definitely. Certainly are with York. Also, you were near me. I know. That would have been scary enough. Bluebell Railway for Train Simworld. I would want West Coastway for Train Simworld. The West Coastway. Bigger modelling and interesting train. Ooh. Care to share, or is that private for now? Bloody hell, how rude. Can't be driving your car like that. I'm joking. You can, yeah, just as long as you're not disturbing my streams, that's fine. Anyways. I was lol. I missed you at National Railway Museum by about 2 days. The funny part is neither of us would have known anyways until I got back home. I made sure not to share anything until I escaped the north. Care to take a guess? First generation diesel multiple unit. So I'll give a good stab in the dark and go bubble car. If you're unsure what I mean by bubble car, class 121. Pendolino? Oh, you are making a class 121. What, seriously? I got a guess correctly? No. Absolutely not. I did not just correct... I did not just get that correct, did I? Don't worry, I know. And yes, it's a 121. Wow. 121 and 122, I think, were bubble cars. That's the one. It's hard to believe that 20 years ago Cardiff Bay passengers had 121s and now they're having 398s. Yeah, isn't it weird? How life just changes like that in 20 years. 20 years, a lot can change. That's such a true saying. You did, Elmeo. Wow. I can't believe I guessed that correctly. Like, to be fair though, I've stood next to a 121, so I've even been inside one, so, you know. I've also been inside a class 108. I've even sat in the cab of 121, but I'm not going to brag. One might be doing shuttles. Oh, you know, it's making me want a PC more and more, just to test out the beta. I've sat in the cab of said 365 restaurant. Nice. I've been in two Class 31s before and had a cab right in both of them. Nice.
All your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
And
take care when stepping
you're going to
down
say
from
it.
the train.
You're going to say it.
On behalf of the on-train crew, thank you for travelling with Cross Country. We wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey.
There we go. Always happens when the Voyager terminates at a station. You don't hear that anywhere else. Unless it terminates at a station like Manchester or Paignton, or if it's terminating elsewhere. I've had a cab ride on a 345, yeah. Well, don't have your hopes up, you saw the 08 Elmio. Do you know what? I'm not getting my hopes up, but I'm excited to know how well it'll do. I've toned a Pacer before. I've heard a Pacer tone before. But that is cool. The fact that you've toned one before, really good. You get that if a train is terminating at New Street. I was going to say terminating a bit at Birmingham New Street, but I kind of held myself back on that because I didn't know if they did. Didn't want to stand there and go, oh yeah, they terminate at Birmingham New Street when they don't. Because then that wouldn't be a very good idea, Rex, because then you'd be misleading information, which you don't want to be doing. No Northern 150s here, lol. Now that you said that, I'm going to spawn it on the next platform. Now that you've said that. I agree with more heritage railways for Trains and World. Oh my god, I can still search. No way. 0.291 yards, stop that. Oh, lovely. Oh no, wait. Wait. Chucky, look what came back from Hazel Grove. A 150 in Northern livery. Way, the Northern 150, absolutely. 142023, back when it was in Northern and branded like the other Plague of Preserved Potter and Pacers. I'll pretend I never read that. I'll pretend I never read that. That was, yeah, I'll pretend I never read that. Seems to be an next transport for Wales 150, of course. More Northern stock, because why not? Plague of Preserved Pacers. Do you know? Right, I better turn that setting back off. The 121 is going to be a pain to make the exhausts low. Oh yes, definitely. Not going to be easy. Right, you guys get to choose the last train that we're going to operate tonight, because I've only got another 25 minutes, so... Electric bubble car, yeah, that's not going to happen. 350, class 153, okay. 390. Wait, how long are the 87 services? The 87 services, I can have a look for you. 14 minutes, 19 minutes, 25 minutes, and 21 minutes. 139 in Trenton. When? No, I don't think that will ever happen. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think that will ever happen. A 66. Oh God, we're all being undecisive today, aren't we? Could do an 87. Well, that's 2 for the 87, so I'll do that then. We'll do the 19-minute one from Piccadilly outwards. Put it in clear weather, because we've had all the elements, so let's go. I could put it in snow, but I don't think anybody wants to see snow yet. Unless, of course, you're like me, who doesn't mind. Okay, 1090, Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Right. Key unlocked. Headlights. That was well synced. Did you guys hear that? You got 3,828 and one hotel for free. Nice. I can't remember what I got. We are 87007, which means we are City of Manchester. Very fitting, I would say. So what's the other one? Sir Francis Drake. I have no idea who that is. I got 3,719. So you definitely beat me on that one. It's because I was overspeeding out of Stockport, that's why. Lee, I'm not sure what you've asked there. Some guy from the Navy. Okay, fair enough. $323,224. What's that one going to be then? $323,228. Nice. Certainly not looking for $323,232. Definitely not. Sir Francis Drake, guy who defeated the Spanish Armada. Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, away, Rex. You should have known that. Oh, that's going to bug me all night now that I didn't know that. Please no 232. Gotta go now. Bye. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks very much, some Squid. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see you on my next one. Alright, let's get going. What number is the 323 next to you? Next to me? I didn't know there was one next to me. Oh yeah, of course there is. $231. So just one down from 232. I've got to go now. See you later. Thanks very much for popping in, and I'll hopefully see you. What happened there? Signal pass of danger. That's why. It's bad tactics tonight. It happened. When you said 2-3, my heart sank, but you said 1 instead of 2. Thankfully. Fair enough. Yeah, I spotted. Yeah, it happened. Soz Rex, if it was me. Nah, you're fine, you're okay, it's fine. It's gonna happen one day. Spad lol, definitely. Derail tactics, no spad tactics. Don't know what you mean by derail tactics, but I certainly know what you mean by spad tactics. I'm surprised he did have a GDR named after him, as I think he was from Tavistock near Plymouth. Fair enough. I thought I did that wrong. I have 465908 stalking me in real life, which for most people would be a good thing, but since it's in a different livery, it makes it even more obvious when it turns up, and it's very annoying. From the Creator Preston stream, Derail was distracted by the seal. I think it was a seal, was working something with the 47-3. Wait, no, it was a bird on Blackpool branches. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, of course. I made a shout out of that, didn't I? Alright, fine, I'll give you that one. I'll definitely give you that one. By the way, if you haven't watched the shot, give it a good watch. I really did derail the train. Now we have Iron Duke. And of course, Sir Francis Drake again. Couldn't get rid of it. 323233. 323239. Oh, getting nowhere near close though. 323231. Oh, very close, but not quite. Apparently I'm on thin ice with 231 and 233. Yeah, definitely. Team Biscuits. With that spad? Yeah. Especially a heritage train? Yeah. Definitely. With probably a sack on the spot. Ah, that's why. The signal here was green, but that signal was red. Right, that's why I spudded. Why is it still red though? I don't get that. Let's have a look, see what potentially might be on my path like. Oh, okay. 1 Hotel 82 Stoke-on-Trent to Manchester Piccadilly. It might be crossing my path. That might be the reason. Yes, 323232 Stocks, Chocky Transport. Good job when you come to York, you don't see any 323s. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, hint. I deliberately dodged the Southeastern network last week to avoid 465908. I saw 377707, which used to stalk you last year. You got nothing better then, did you? You got nothing better. I have to wait until that 323 properly comes in before I can leave. Once I saw 350250. Oh, fair enough. It also appears in the last 2 weeks I've seen 395010 3 times. Oh wow. Righty then, let's get going, guys. Not going to be bad tactics this time, hopefully. Famous last words. Hey Rex Tactics in chat, how you doing 156 Andrew? Haven't seen you in for a while. How's it going? Also 390047 over there. Oh wait, what's this one then? Let me say 323232. Yes, knew I'd see it again. But bedside tan, how are you, buddy? Yeah, not too bad. Jockey shouting no. You were right on that, Josh. You were right. It was. I'd laugh if this was 232 again. I really would. 228. Ah, at least we had our moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Why must it do this? It likes you. Easy to spad out of platform, especially when it tells you to go. Yeah, that's probably why drivers go through so much intense training to prevent that. Which wouldn't surprise me, to be fair. It might like me, but I don't like it. Oh dear. There's no need to say your favourite train in that manner. We all know it's your favourite. I'm joking, Chucky, I'm joking. Please don't leave the stream. Right, we're on the up fast. Let's go. Also, I just wanted to point out the reason why I've not been in. Try again. The reason why I've not been in any of Josh's streams lately is because I've been quite busy. So I'll try and pop in. I will try and pop in to one of his streams at one point. I know there's no pressure, but it's still rude not to pop in, especially since I know the chap. You know what I mean? I've got to say hello. You know what happened yesterday? Of all things, my dad sent me a picture of 465908 when he saw it. I can't escape this train. This is 86 from Crewe. Nope. This is the 87 from Manchester. On Manchester to Airport and Alderley Edge. going to just tell everyone about your family. Okay, fair enough. Oh God, no, 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 no. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please change. 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 For God's sake, change. No. We can't have another. Okay, I think we saved it. I think we saved it. Everybody in the carriage would be like going, what the hell's going on? Oh, you changed last minute. How dare they? How dare they? But thank you, in a way. I'm watching you. HP35. Been to crew recently, complete mental live stream. Staying on the up fast. Coffee went across the table. Oh dear, sorry. That would have been me panicking. My apologies. ScotRail 158, it's lost. It certainly is. It's not Northern-fied yet. Oops, she spilt shortbread lino. Is that a combination between the shortbread and a pendolino, by any chance? I'm curious now. This is something I've never heard before. Shortbread lino. Oh, that's interesting. Like to see such a combination. Lol. 'They do sell shortbread on a 390. Nice. There was one day where I was riding buses only. I did not once touch a rail station, and my bus literally went under a random railway bridge, and 465908 passed over the top. Bailey boy, this is a rail tour, yes. We'll be going from 6 to 7. Oh no, not the 6-7 jokes. Anything but that. I could live without them jokes. Leave it back in 2025 where it belongs. The 87, agreed. '86 or '87? '87. Pendolino! First class facing the right way as well. Very good job, Vivanti. Very good job. You would like to see a DRS Class 88. Nice. 86 has 3 windows, indeed it does. Are we going through platform 0? No, not really. Going through platform 1. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully nobody heard that bit, but I tried disguising it as best as I possibly could. Okay, lovely. Once we get to Alderley Edge, I'll end the stream there. It's been a lovely near 2 hours though, chatting with you guys and just genuinely enjoying the game really. People will be spamming that number when Train 7 sticker comes, oh yes. Can imagine that's definitely going to happen. The funniest thing about that meme though is they're starting to realise how old it's getting. I've heard some of the kids do it recently and one of them just went, nah, that's old now. And I was like, finally, it's happening. Yeah, it has been around about 2 years, yeah, about. So yeah, it'll certainly be a bit old, don't you think? That falls in with the timeline of me thinking it was currently 2024 earlier. How could you mistake 2024 as this year? I cannot comprehend that 2022 was 4 years ago. I cannot comprehend that 2016 was 10 years ago. I mean, where? That was the year I finished primary school and started secondary school. And it's 10 years ago now. I could do a Microsoft and skip to 8. That'd be funny. You know, everybody just thinking, oh, Train 7 is coming out and we would like to introduce you to Train 8. What? That would be hilarious. I'm sorry, it would be. And now that I've said that, someone could be going, oh, what a good idea. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that they are. I'm just saying. Three, two, three. I'm waiting for that sign to come about. Train 3 was the first of the yearly releases. Train 7 will be the 5th consecutive year with a release. But what if it might not be? What if that's what we're thinking will happen, but that's not how it's going to happen? Instead we get Train Sim World Firefly. That would be epic. Oh yeah. Instead of like numbers, you get like a legacy title, like Train Sim World 6, or like Train Sim World Legacy Edition. Train Sim World Legacy Edition, maybe. You know, where it adds a bunch of good routes on it and everything. Or it's Train Sim World 6, but it's like a legacy update or something like that. You know what I mean? Maybe they should ditch the numbers and Train Sim World. I mean, for some it works and it helps, but I don't know really. I don't know about ditching the numbers. But it's nice to speculate whether it would actually be Train Sim World 7 or not, I would say. Because it might not be. I mean, what if we're all getting excited about Train Sim World 7 and they announce Wonders of Sodor Season 2? I'd be howling. I really would be. All that excitement, all that hype just for more Thomas content. It'd be so hilarious, I tell you, it really would be. Be so many people that would lose their minds over that. I don't mean in excitement either. I'm just saying that it could be a possibility. Chuggington. Instead of Thomas this year, you get Chuggington. So many people who don't particularly like Chuggington. Why? That would be hilarious. That really would be. No. Chucky's like, I want Thomas. And welcome back, Callum. Chuckington Sim World. No. Well, to be fair, you could really call Wonders of Sodor Thomas Sim World, couldn't you? In a way. Because it uses the same game engine. Think about it. I was going to say I want Percy before realising we already have him. Fair enough. Maybe instead of Train Sim World, it's Rail Replacement Simulator. You know what? That'd be hilarious. Or Shed Sim World Simulator. Just full of 66s. All different variations of them. Shed Sim World, that'd be hilarious. It really would be. All the people who are annoyed about the amount of sheds in Train Sim World, well, here's some more. Why is my right ear burning? Alright, we'll call that service a day. Yeah, well, we're not really going to get a good score because we were overspeeding and we lost 227.5 AP, so if you were driving perfectly, Wesley, you've basically beat me to this. Go back before the railways, Canal Sim World. Freight Sim World, where all the routes are filled with different freight locos. Actually could be a good idea. We got a 0.721 yard stop there, so not too bad. And that's going to be it, guys. I do sincerely hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. I will get to the main menu though, you know. Oh, no, not that. That one. So that I can do the general bits of admin and stuff. As I normally do. Maybe instead of driving trains, we drive horses. Horse sim world? I don't want to imagine. That was fun. Enjoyed chatting with you all, and Rex, of course. Thank you so much. General bits of admin then, guys. Will there be a stream on Sunday? Yes, there certainly will be. It'll start a little bit earlier, though. 6:30. Unless I say otherwise. I'll let you guys know if that changes. There will be a video for Friday and Saturday. If there isn't, I will let you know with a reason to it as well. Yeah, that's it from me. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to watch today's video as well. And yeah, no worries, Callum. Spending time with family is more important. I definitely stand with that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and see you later, everyone. And have a good night. Bye for now, everyone.